Popular dancehall entertainer Tommy Lee Sparta is now in police custody. Bless up peeps, this is Steven at the building and I have the story for you cause them arrest Tommy Lee, have him detained right here now and have him in a lockup, you see me I say? So I go break down the news and tell them what the Jamaica news have to say about this matter, you see me? Because we don't know say Sunday now was the finals for Magnum Kings and Queens and them just take up the monster. So here we go on. Popular dancehall entertainer Tommy Lee Sparta is now in police custody. He was arrested early Sunday morning. The artist, whose given name is Leroy Russell, was arrested after leaving the Magnum Kings and Queen of Dancehall show in Kingston. The Jamaica News has been informed that detectives of the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, and the Criminal Investigation Branch, CIB, want to question him in relation to organized crimes in St. James. A senior investigator told the Jamaica News that the artist will be questioned this week. Yo, hear me I say them people, me not like what me hear. First of all, me don't know Tommy Lee on a personal level, but I think him have some sense of not getting into crime. So me not see why him would really get himself in a crime now, right now as an artist. Me not feel like say the man involved in nothing. But that's my opinion still, no people. Everybody have their own opinion, but me no feel like Tommy Lee involved in nothing. You see me I say, from a long time them a pick on Tommy Lee over and over again and can't find nothing on the man. You see me I say, so why arrest him again and arrest him so abrupt right after the stage? It's like you say, man, I go runway. You see me I say? After the competition, no people, the Sunday morning, no, cause him lawyer expound more on it now. I go play the audio there with the lawyer talk about the thing them. You see me I say, because me not like how them approach a man like say him some criminal or some fugitive and him a runway. And I like them say, Tommy Lee will want you or then call him or none of that. We don't hear none of that. Now then just come up and him pounce up on the man and arrest him like say you're a man a criminal and him a run. Big artists like Tommy Lee, I don't feel like him involved in nothing still. But as I said, that's my opinion still. I really hope say really and truly he's not involved in anything and this is just a little thing and it roll over fast. You see me I say? But right now they need to address the main problem, and the main problem is the gangs them in Montego Bay. Not the artist who left from Montego Bay, separate him life from Montego Bay to make it better for himself and his family. That's what me say, and that's what me have to say upon that. Make sure to leave in a comment in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out what the lawyer have to say right now. Bless up peeps. This is Stevie, I'm out.
We begin with news that popular dancehall entertainer Tommy Lee Sparta is now in police custody. The artist, whose given name is Leroy Russell, was arrested early this morning in Kingston after leaving the Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall show. It's understood that CTOC and CIB detectives want to question him about organized crimes in St. James. However, his attorney Ernie Smith is upset about the way Tommy Lee was approached and how the police have dealt with his client. Mr. Smith says after leaving the show, Tommy Lee stopped at an ATM in Manor Park, St. Andrew, where masked police officers with guns accosted him.
The police, that were masked like gangsters, took him into custody and said they want to question him. They took him to Halfway Tree Police Station. One of the attorneys from my chambers has gone down there to find out what the position is. You know, with due respect, this amounts to police brutality, really. He's on his way from a function. He goes into ATM machine, and the next thing high-powered weapons are pointed at him, and then he's taken away and told that he wants to be questioned. Why? Because you're Tommy Lee.
A senior investigator told TVJ News that the artist is to be questioned later this week.